scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you can snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott to throw it.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Partner, normally double coverage is reserved for receivers and tight ends, but this time they actually targeted the running back with it, and it still wasn't enough. He attacked the defense and got in a great position to haul in the catch and get a nice gain out of it.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They go to Elliott again.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Prescott now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Running with Elliott. And he's able to get the first first here as he's taken down at the 25. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
Through an opening, and there he goes.
And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
6-0 our score after one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right, 97. Hey, go Fury.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Oh, back of the end zone, and oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get the first shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th. They'll run forward with Pollard. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On play action, here's Tua. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Play action now. Prescott on the move to his left. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it.
He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Mostert. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Down. Right, 60. Measure. 52 points. Blaster. Set.
Tua, the final shot before half. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they